spend 10 minutes or so. It shouldn't take any longer than that. I've just come back from the gym, and I'm gonna go and stay with my family. So these are easy steps that you can take. Sorry, there's a lot. Try and get some light. Hold on a second. A bit more light in here. So these are easy steps that you can take to overcome social anxiety and build confidence, because I've had enough time to start thinking about this. Coaching a lot of clients and having overcome social anxiety myself, I've kind of come to an ongoing conclusion. And the actual things that you need to do are simple, but obviously that doesn't mean they're easy to do. You know, when you're confident and you're feeling good, it's easy to go to the gym, and it's easy to socialize with friends and family, and to, you know, make new friends, or public speaking, or go out and be social and, you know, live your best life, etc. But when you're not confident and you're very anxious, it's not an easy thing to do. But nonetheless, it doesn't mean you can't do it, which you can. So these are the best things that I've learned with long-term confidence, definitely overcoming social anxiety and improving all relationships. And really that is the solution, it's relationship building. So if you go to the gym at least 3 times a week, you're going to notice a massive difference with your confidence. Also known as, you're going to notice how much better you feel around people. Now, I can speak from personal experience. This is not even getting to the clients that I've helped over the years. When I'm going gym regularly throughout my life, which I am, I feel so much more relaxed around my family, friends and people. I'm just more at ease with myself. I'm more social, I'm happy, I'm confident. I can speak better, I can listen, I can keep a conversation going. So this works 100%. So if any of you just start going gym 3 times a week, as I said, don't make things complicated. It doesn't matter really what routine you do. You don't have to do the routine that you see me doing on YouTube. You can do that if you like. I'll be happy if it works for you, which I know it will. Find a routine. You can do boxing. Just boxing alone is enough 3 times a week. If you don't like boxing, that's fine. You can do weight training. Weight training is really good. If you don't like weights, you can do cardio. You can run on the machines. You can bike. I personally love swimming. Today I done some weights, slow walking on the treadmill, and I finished off with 10 laps of swimming. So you can vary things up. But the main gist of what I'm saying is, it's exercising regularly. What the exercise does is it calms you down. Calms you down, changes your thinking, makes you feel good. When you're calmer and you feel good, you're less anxious. And then when you go into social situations and you've got to speak to people, or go to work, or be around family, friends, or go on a date, or go to an event, or whatever the case may be, you notice that you're not you're not feeling insecure, you're not feeling as nervous, because you've been training, and the training has put you in a confident place, it's put you in a happy space, or you're definitely, at the worst, you're just a lot more calmer. So that's number 1, right? Number 2 is pushing yourself and spending time with family, you know, people that love you, people that you trust, your family. So that, obviously, that can, it's different for everyone. Family could just be your mum, could be mum and dad, it could be your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister. You know, just spend time with your family as often as you can, because it's a good thing anyway. You'll notice if you're going gym regularly, and if you're spending time with your family regularly, whether that's if you live with your family, excuse me, or you might live in your own separate apartment, excuse me, I caught a fly. You'll notice that you'll have less social anxiety, because you've got relationships. You know, you've got the relationship with the fitness. I know that's not a human relationship, but it's kind of similar. You've got that going for you. So you're getting confidence from going to the gym, and then you're getting confidence from being around your family. Excuse me. Oh boy. Catching flies. So if you just did that, if everyone on this channel who's struggling just did those 2 things, you know, you're 80% there. You're going to make so much progress. And as I've said before, I've seen this on the 1-year program, and I've seen it on all the programs when I'm coaching clients. And I'll always tell them to do it. I'll ask them, are you going gym regularly? Are you, seeing your family? I'm not saying that you've got to do these things every day. That might be a bit extreme. But regularly means like twice a week, once a week, 3 times a week. You get this habit going, you build this momentum, and the momentum gives you an extra confidence boost. It gives you extra strength. So what I'm basically saying is, if you're seeing your family, you're going to have less social anxiety than if you're pushing everyone away. If you're isolating and you're on your own all the time, which a lot of men do, I understand it's a challenging time that we're living in. The anxiety just starts building up, and it gets worse and worse and worse because you're not getting a chance to practice being social, and it goes a little bit further than that, because obviously this is a starting point, and I will cover it in more videos, which I have done on YouTube, and I explain this to my clients, and I learned this as well. You need to have relationships. No man, don't care how tough he is, can just be by himself for years on, too long. Obviously, there's a time and a place to be on your own and appreciate it, and that's important. But obviously, we're really talking about going in the opposite direction for those of you that are struggling with severe social anxiety, and you're depressed and you're down and you're not feeling confident. So you need a routine, you need a regime. I'm not the only one that's spoken about this. Tyson Fury spoke about you need a regular regime with the gym. You need some short-term goals, simple things you can do from day to day. Really simple things. Clean the apartment, have a shower, put clean clothes on, go for a walk in the park, make a phone call to a friend or meet up with a friend, do some creative stuff, do some art or make some YouTube videos or work on your career or your business. So all these things, they all make such a big difference, and they're all simple things. There's nothing that I've said today that anyone will go, I don't understand that, or that's rocket science. Or if I spend time with family, go to the gym, exercise, spend time with a friend or friends, and when you get used to doing those different things, then you can add on to that. Then you can start your own business. What my client Phil done. So he done all these things that I'm saying, and it's changed his life. That's why now he's built a successful coaching business, and he's now helping men and women who have social anxiety to improve it and build confidence. He's doing public speaking, he's getting paid clients, he's got a YouTube channel, he's making such a big difference. But obviously he had to overcome his social anxiety, and I'll talk about some of these things in another video. That when you make progress with your social anxiety, I know most of you are good people, you'll do it anyway, but it is good to remind people you can help someone else. Because once you overcome some of these anxieties, it doesn't take much to help someone else who's struggling more than you are. And I will talk about that on the channel soon, and that gives you confidence as well. Installing confidence in other people is a great thing. People should do that anyway. If you're in a position where you can do that, it's very important to do that, just for the sake of being a good person. But that will also build your confidence up. The more you build other people up, the more it'll build you up. But some of you, which I understand, you might not be at a point where you can give confidence to someone else yet because you're lacking in confidence, and that's where I come in. Also as well, you don't have to get coaching to overcome social anxiety. It is possible to do it without a coach. You definitely can do it. There's no doubt about it. But you've got to be committed, and you've got to take the advice that I'm giving, or the advice probably that your parents are giving you, or people that are around you that care, that have got life experience, that are qualified to give this advice, and you've got to go out and apply it. Now, obviously, having a coach that you get along with and you trust, who's got experience like me, like could be another coach, it doesn't have to be me, but it would make it easier. Having a coach makes life easier, having support. Coaching is about giving people the strength, the mental and emotional support that they need, and the wisdom, obviously, the experience, because we've been there. Most teachers that are good and that are honest and they care about you, they've got life experience, and they've got a bit more experience probably than you have, because they've been through the things that you're struggling with, or maybe that you're scared to go through, that you need to go through, and they've come out the other side. So yeah, so it's good news. You can succeed at this with or without a coach. It really depends on the sort of person that you are, how determined you are, how much this means to you. But excuse me. So this is just sort of a quick video just to get the ball rolling, because I've got to rush off today. But I'm going to build on this video. It doesn't end here. I will do a 2-3 hour live stream as soon as I can this week or the next week. I'm going to go in detail and explain this more, so people have got the information, they understand what they need to do to build confidence and overcome the social anxiety. By the way, guys, I'm fasting today, so I think I'm doing pretty well. I've only had a coffee, I've been to the gym, haven't had any food, so I'm feeling good, but my energy is a bit low. Anyway, that's another point. So where was I? So yeah, once you got the information, then obviously you take it one step at a time. As I said, simple things are not always easy to do, because we have fears. You know, we're human. We have fears, we have stress in our life, we have challenges from day to day, and it's getting past the stresses and the challenges that you already have in life, and it's moving forward. But you can learn how to do that. A lot of you are doing it, and that's my passion, to teach you and explain how I've done it for me, how I do it for clients, and learning and seeing what works for them. And it's always the simple things that work. It always is. It always usually comes down to simple things. Like I said, I'll go over it again. The simple things that build confidence and get men over social anxiety and from a negative place to a positive place and get their life in order are things like social relationships, socializing with friends, loved ones, family, you know, going out, having a goal in life, whatever that is. Everyone's goals are different. Some people is committing to their 9-to-5 job, being the best worker that they can be. For some people, it's being entrepreneurs, it's starting businesses, starting YouTube channels, public speaking, traveling. So everyone's different in, you know, their chosen career path in life, but we're all the same in the things that really work, which are relationships, exercising, a creative outlet, which can also include your work. So basically, you work on your relationships, you work on your career, your relationships, your career, your passions, your hobbies. You know, you work on, you know, the simple mental health tools that I've said, like cleaning the apartment, you know, making sure that you've got smart clothes on, and you put these simple things together, and then over time you start to see how good they are for building confidence, how effective they are, and then you can build on these things. And you guys can always let me know what are the things that you're interested in, what you want to succeed with, because as I've said before, with my confidence coaching, it usually starts off with me helping clients who've got social anxiety to move forward, but then it goes into other areas like discipline, accountability, goal setting, business, finances, relationships, confidence, the gym. They're all in that kind of area. What's up, Frank? You all right, mate? How you doing, mate? You all right? But yeah, that'll be it for today, guys. I said I'm gonna keep it brief because I'm in a rush now. I want to go and see my family again. But I just wanted to get this video out today so I could get the ball rolling, and then it's kind of like I've ticked off my accountability for helping you in the business, and I'm going to build on this because, as I said, you know, for people, I don't really get it anymore. People used to always say to me, why'd you do so many videos on the same thing? It's like, well, because that's the area that I teach in. And it's one video on social anxiety is not enough to help a whole generation of people that I've never met, to overcome it. I've got to keep putting the videos out because not everybody's going to see the videos. So some people have seen the videos, you might have seen them, you've heard this stuff before, but sometimes you've got to repeat things. It's like me saying, well, why would you need to go to the gym next week if you went gym today? It's like, well, you've got to keep building a habit. You can't just go gym once and then think, well, I never need to go to the gym again because I've done it once. You've got to keep it going. You've got to keep living, moving forward. And social anxiety is the same. I've got to keep going over things and explaining it until people understand it and they actually got the courage to go out and put this advice into practice until they get the confidence. And I'm still learning. It's something that you keep learning and improving. As I said, I've been at this now. I've been teaching this for close to 11 years. I'm still learning. And what I've been learning recently is to simplify the steps that people need to take, because people just get confused because of too much information and too many things overwhelm people. So I break it down into about 3 areas. I tell my clients or people that are following me on the channel who are asking for advice, they've got bad social anxiety, they don't know what to do. I say, listen, start exercising immediately. If you can't get to the gym, exercise in your flat, that's better than nothing. Then leave the house. Exercise can be an hour walk, that counts as exercise. Go for a walk in your local park or wherever you live, town, city, get out the flat, walk off, go for a walk, you'll feel better, it will help, it will definitely make a difference. Then once you're able to push yourself, go out, get comfortable in public, go and see your family, then you build strength from that, go and see a friend, and there's a momentum that gets built. I'll end on this. So you'll gather up momentum from going to the gym. The more you go to the gym, the less daunting it is to see family and friends when you've got anxiety. Then the more you see your family and friends, the more strength you'll gather, the more momentum, and all the things that you're doing will be building up a strength, also known as confidence. So you take confidence from going to the gym. You get confidence, the gym makes you more confident to go and see your family. You get confidence from seeing your family and going to the gym. That confidence can help a lot of you to get a relationship. If you want to get a girlfriend or a long-term meaningful relationship, which a lot of my clients do. I'm not saying everyone wants that right now. That confidence will give you the confidence if you want to start a business, to be better at selling, making money, and then to traveling. And as I said, these are all the things that I did. They changed my life, so I know they work. And I did them. Like I said, you haven't got to do them in exact order. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter if you say, well, I can't go gym first, I'm going to go and see my family. Brilliant. Listen, the main thing is, as long as you're doing something, you're going to see an improvement. The worst case scenario, and there's still hope. I'm not saying like it's not the end, but what we don't want is for men to just be stuck in their flat and they're scared to come out for long periods of time. We don't want that. That's not healthy long term. We want you taking the steps and at least doing something. So do what you can. Every day, try and do one step of positive action. Now, I'd say if you can't get out of the house, get on the phone. Trust me, these little things can save people's lives and help them to take on bigger challenges. So for those of you that can't go gym because your anxiety is too overwhelming, I understand. Or maybe it's a situation, I will say, it's not personal, and usually family understand it. Try and communicate. Try and tell your family that you want to see them. Just be honest, get it out. You have to get it out, honestly. That's one of the most empowering things, and I will do more videos on this channel. I appreciate that, man. That's what we want to hear, It's all about making what I've learned lately, and it took me a long time to learn this, just on a personal level. It doesn't take much to help the next person. Just to give them hope or make them feel better or give them a bit of confidence. It doesn't take that much to get people started on the right track. And that goes for all of us. And that's a good thing. So I'm going to keep working on simplifying my coaching so anybody could understand it. So I'm not speaking a language that people are going to go, what's he talking about? Or I don't understand what he means. Or so I'm working on actually simplifying my message as simple as possible, so the layman can understand it. I know you guys understand it because you followed me for many years, and you develop a certain language that you understand. But new people might not understand. If I said momentum, the average person might not know what that means. That might not mean anything to them. So if I say, look, go and see your family, everyone understands that, I'm sure. Or go and exercise, and so. These are simple things. Man, once I get started on this subject, I can't stop speaking. I'm so passionate about it. But I'll save it for more videos. We're going to do a long live stream. But yeah, you guys have been great lately. I'll tell you something. This will make you guys feel better. You guys don't realize that you're helping a lot of other people just by being honest about your anxiety. So just by saying that you suffer with social anxiety or you've overcome it. One of you commented on my post yesterday. I appreciated it, thanking me for playing a part in successfully helping you overcome your social anxiety. It makes the next person feel better. So many people are struggling around the world because they feel ashamed, because they think that there's something wrong with them, which there isn't. And they feel like they're the only ones, which they're not. So the more people they hear admitting that have social anxiety or are shy or are lacking in confidence at the moment, it makes them feel better, because there's nothing worse than feeling like you're on your own. It's lonely. I've been there. Thank God I'm not there anymore, but I experienced that about 10 years ago. It's not nice. I wouldn't wish anyone to go through that. But the reality is people are going through that right now. We try and help as many people as we possibly can. So that's why, if you subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment, encourage the next person, and tune in, you're not only going to help yourself, you're going to help everyone. So like I said, any other questions, let me know. I will get back to the questions. But yeah, that's what if you guys are wondering at the moment, I'm quite busy at the moment with projects, but I'm working on a few projects at the moment. And I'll tell you guys now, a big part of it, most of it is around designing a program that helps people who have got social anxiety to transform their lifestyle. And most of it is simple things like getting them to go to the gym regularly, getting them to, if they've already got a good relationship with their family anyway, just getting them to add to that and see their family more and their friends. And then, getting them to build basically a positive lifestyle. It doesn't have to be a perfect lifestyle, because I don't think any of us have got a perfect, but way better than maybe what they're doing right now. And that's more than good enough. So ideally, if I could give you an example, the worst case scenario to begin with is a lifestyle that's something like this. I said, where a guy's at home, he's on his own basically, he hasn't got no one. Not saying because he hasn't got people that care about him, but because he's got anxiety, he's just avoiding everyone. And I understand that place. I've been there and I've broken out of it, and I've helped a lot of people. So we don't want a guy to be at home, scared, not seeing anyone, not going to the gym, not having any love in his life, not having a purpose in life, not having just a normal good life. We don't want that. We want a situation where we can get him out of the house, get him in a positive routine of cleaning his apartment, putting his nice clothes on, hitting the gym regularly, whether it's boxing, it doesn't really matter if it's boxing, MMA, a fitness gym, or going out running. We want him in a routine where he's exercising 2 to 3 times a week, and then he's going to see his family at least once a week. He's got friends or a friend that he's meeting up with. He can go to social groups. He's going to work. He has a career. He has a paid job. That's the kind of, that's what we want. There's a big difference in the two. And it's the difference of being, being depressed and scared and not having anyone. It's not nice. To, being happy and having a good lifestyle. So I'm sure you guys will understand that. Hopefully you will. So that's the program I'm working on at the moment. I'm currently teaching the program. It's basically my 1-year program, but obviously I want to make this information available for people that can't do coaching. They might not have the money, which I understand, or they might not just be able to do coaching, but I can give them the information for free, and then they can take their own initiative to apply it or do it with friends. At least they've got the information, and then it's up to the people who follow me to apply it. So that's it, man. That's it for now. As I said, I'm working on this project at the moment, putting more videos out. But as you can see, if you look at some of my life online, I show you what I'm doing in my life to show you that it works for me, it can work for you. I'm in the gym regularly. I'm out and about, I'm running a business. I'm enjoying my life, challenging myself, helping people, and socializing with friends and family. All right, I'll speak to you guys soon, so I've got to make a move. And yeah, hopefully you'll start acting on the information and building your confidence. All right, see you guys soon. I appreciate it.